As the drought continues for another year in Southern California, more and more people are replacing all or parts of their yards with unconventional garden plants.
It's very painful, and some of these plants have been there probably 80 and 90 years.
Many of the plants in the Los Angeles area are not native and require lots of water. The PAYNE Foundation, through its nursery, has been trying to promote and educate people about California native plants for decades. In the past several years, there has been dramatic increase in the number of people showing an interest.
You use less water. So in a California native garden, depending on how you plant, you'll save 50 to 80% of water over a conventional garden.
A lack of water may not be a problem this coming winter, says climatologist Bill Patzert.
This looks very, very promising for a down payment on drought relief in the American West. We're very hopeful for this El Nino.
El Nino refers to a situation of warmer than average waters in the equatorial Pacific. Scientists expect a big one to hit toward the end of this year and into next year. In this prediction for the beginning of next year, the green shading shows regions where a wet winter is more likely than usual. The El Nino impact, though, goes beyond the United States.
Some areas that are normally dry, like the American West, Peru and Ecuador, get torrential rains. In Southeast Asia, Indonesia, and the Philippines, and northern Australia, they get punishing droughts. Even in South Africa, they get droughts. And so there isn't one continent that doesn't feel the footprint of a big El Nino.
While El Nino lasts for about a year, another weather pattern in the works could last much longer. It's called the Pacific Decadal Oscillation, or PDO. It tends to show patterns of warming or cooling that would last for years or decades, says research scientist Nate Mantua in a Skype interview.
So that the warm pattern of the PDO favors above normal rainfall in Southern California and throughout the southwest part of the U.S. and northern Mexico. So it would favor a break in these dry conditions for the Southwest.
The weather is unpredictable, he says, and in the last two big El Ninos, there were quick transitions to cold conditions and a shift in the PDO pattern. So one possibility, the American Southwest could only have 1 year of rain.
This is mugwort.
These gardeners say, rain or drought, their yard will be prepared with California native plants, adapted to handle whatever Mother Nature brings their way. Elizabeth Lee for VOA News, Los Angeles.